My name is Jonathan Sabons Khan.
Did you practice your World Cup kick?
Oh, I can tell you what I do it.
I did it.
That's it. Okay,
Yeah.
That's how you like it. You jump. You do like a hiccup.
Ooh,
all right.
You
okay.
get more traction. You get more.
So
power.
when you're just boom, like you know that kind of.
No,
thing.
you can't stop. You just have to follow through.
Okay.
Anyways, guys, my name is Brandon Usher, and today is May 22nd. And it is a Friday, and I'm not usually here on Fridays, so let's see what the energy has for us today. Ren, you want to give them something?
We're going to be discussing businesses today, guys. Excitement's coming in because we're going to be talking about a new business, Drop and Hold. Now, if you're intrigued, just like I am, wait for the conversation because it's going to be on hold.
Exactly.
Drop and hold. Drop.
It's like what dance song.
Oh, no, what?
But apart from that, guys,
my EP.
Kai's Creamy Creations are coming in, and will they bring treats? Will they bring food? I will not, I will not hype myself up.
You don't know if you're going to
I do know that their food is really nice. So
you want
hopefully they bring food for me and feed my empty stomach. Yes, my empty stomach.
On a Friday, we would love for Brandon to get a little something delicious in his life,
for
right?
once. I think it's the first time for this year. Yeah.
You know what? I believe those are lies, but who am I to judge the situation?
Who
but
are you?
we want you to judge the situation, judge all the conversations, and you know how this works. Put comments in the comment section. Make a live interactive for judge respectful.
And drop and hold.
Sunup. Seek the answer that's worth looking for today.
And we're going to be talking about the hush hush that has been happening.
The world that we see may seem that will never change. They say, but if you tear down the wall that's blinding us all, you'll see the way today. A place to call your home, a place where you can grow. Stand by me.
Good morning, my beautiful people, and welcome to your Friday episode of Sunup on 7. So before we bring you the show, we have to bring you the weather and the traffic courtesy of the Belize Met Service and Smart.
Good morning. The weather was mainly fair last night with no rainfall, and the seasonably warm and dry weather will continue today. The forecast for today is for mostly sunny and warm conditions with little or no rain. Tonight will be partly cloudy with the chance of isolated showers over the south. Winds over the open sea will be from the east to southeast at 10 to 20 knots, and the seas will be choppy. High temperatures today will be around 89 degrees Fahrenheit over the coast, 96 inland, but only 84 degrees in the mountain pine ridge. The outlook for Saturday and Saturday night is for continuing generally fair weather with only light isolated showers. There is a low tide at 8:07 this morning and the high follows at 2:22 this afternoon. Another low is at 9:50 tonight and another high at 4:06 tomorrow morning. The sun rose at 5:18 this morning and will set at 6:20 this evening. The moon comes up at 12 minutes after 11 this morning and goes down at 11 minutes past midnight. In the fire risk forecast, the risk for forest and brush fires will be high today. In the sargassum update, there is the possibility that a few more sargassum mats could drift ashore during the coming days, resulting in moderate impacts on beaches across the country. With that, we end this report from the Belize Weather Bureau.
Hot again. 89,
Coming in
96.
hot.
96
Just like a
feels like
fajita.
106. 89 feels like 99 or 101.
99.
This is what we call humidity, guys. And we're literally boiling in humidity.
You just have a positive way of looking at things.
No, it's just realistic, you know? Just realistic.
Like, you bring all the sunshine, Brandon. Like, yeah, tell me.
With the sunshine comes heat, right? Correcto?
See. I am
Yeah.
here. We are here experiencing the heat,
Yes.
going through it, and hopefully those of you that are with us are drinking water and taking care of yourselves too. Just throwing that out there, because man, and the people that are watching from abroad, pray you're enjoying some good weather.
And I see coming in from Corozal Bay, Bay City, I could imagine how beautiful the waters are right now with that breeze and everything. Yes. Enjoy it for us, please. Enjoy it for us. And good morning to all of you, especially Miss Arlette and Kashmir Claire, because they too always out for trouble, you know.
I like it though. I feel like their trouble different from every trouble. Like everybody have a different
Level
range
of-
and like upon the spectrum of trouble, and they're not that bad. That like you know.
Yeah, yesterday
they
I just-
answer, but then it's not answer.
They to answer, I think. Because
Ooh.
yesterday when I just come from a long run. We literally ran from where? From, I think, yes.
Words need to come out so I can know.
I know.
Uh-huh.
You know, we're probably the good sidewalk and the bad sidewalk. Sorry. This is a by
Now I know
Barak
where
Road.
it's about.
This is by Barak Road now, right by the Ali Triangle. That's before we reach Marine Parade. We started off from the good thing there and we run all the way to Rock Park, right?
Ooh,
Just
okay.
run. And they, of course, they're at the end of Rock Park. But then just see me to walk to try catch my breath and they say, no, you need to work out more than that. Let's go. I don't know. And then Kashmir
It's
will
called
holla.
motivation though.
Kashmir will holla to
Encouragement.
me. I hope you not give trouble, and I hope you don't give trouble tomorrow. Me not give trouble on this show, miss. I'm sorry. I don't give trouble on this show. So I don't know. Then the whole crowd of people start laughing. So,
You know, encouragement comes in different ways and support comes in different ways and motivation. It's all about perspective.
but
When
what
people-
trouble have to do with
When
that?
people tell you certain things, it's how you receive it that also makes a big difference, Brandon. You can receive it as, you know what? They are looking for the best in me. They're not thinking of me as trouble. They're looking for the best in me and they want me to come with a certain level of energy and perspective to the show.
But
And
you
I
would
will
agree with
bring
me.
that.
You would agree with me that delivery of that content as well plays a huge role
But
because it
also-
comes in which tone. If it's a tone of ridicule, then what have to try?
But how are you listening? Yes, because
Oh my
I understand
gosh!
delivery.
Let me tune my ears to
understand too.
take off ridicule.
But delivery sometimes, like how are you listening to that delivery? Hello. But we are here. It is Friday. We are excited to share spaces with you guys for everybody that's in there. And people that get different. Send me some.
Yeah.
Belize, you want heat? Please send me some cola then because
Yeah, send some call. We exchange some.
We
eat
exchange.
this out.
Let's-
I'll bring some guys because
I
yes,
gotta bring
next
our
week I'm
suitcase.
heading out. Right, but yes, guys, for sure. Let 90 what? 96. You'd rate this out, Kayo. Rate this out, Kayo.
okay. So
Good luck.
Let's dive into our couch talk because we have some juicy conversations to dive into and talking some politics here. We're talking some border issues. We're talking some reveal of gas and what it really means and
There's so many things happen. There's so many things happening.
So much themes.
This is a mix up of all different things. We have,
Okay.
like you said, politics. We have lands. We have theft. We have all different type of things, right? But
So let's dive into the first.
let's jump on into our first one with Elvin Penner, the infamous Elvin Penner, because we know that from times ago, that he's been, the minister that has been accused of certain things, being egged out. He recently was on our coach talking about the whole La Ruta Maya, the protest that they were having for ending the Ruta Maya at the Palova Bridge instead of by the Belcan Bridge as per usual, led that whole beautiful exit.
People were watching and said, "Oh, is this a new light for him, or
Right.
What's going on? Is this a new leaf?"
Well,
in that
then,
sense.
bam.
Boop, boop,
Yesterday happened. And we know that the unexploded ordinances, the bombs that were in Orange Walk and all over our country
boop.
really
We've been
that were
talking
left
about
behind
that way back when. Remember?
in 2025 when the unfortunate explosion happened, killing one person.
a child.
But we have since learned that there are many of these UXOs all around our country that were left behind by the British when they were using Belize as their training grounds, right? So what the BDF has been doing along with some volunteers, they have actually been collecting these things and taking them to the Baldy Beacon area in the Mountain Pine Ridge area to have these things detonated in safety, basically away from everybody.
Yes.
So they have uncovered, I think, 1,500, if I'm not mistaken.
Not really sure of the exact,
Yes.
but they're uncovering
I think
a lot.
a lot. And they have exploded about 90% of
Yes.
those within that Baldy Beacon area in their restricted access BDF compound. So when I tell you restricted access, meaning nobody but that does not have clearance can enter into that compound. So along with the explosions, you have shrapnel, you have fire being ignited, everything like that. Unfortunately, a forest fire broke out, and they were trying their best to contain it, but with the winds and with the current weather conditions, we know that it's
It got
fire
a little-
season.
yeah.
It has spread rapidly. So that's where we begin the story.
We begin the story.
Yesterday, while, trying to find out who really gone through the restricted access
Who got eat when it was
in
supposed
a
to be
private
gone eat?
vehicle.
Private vehicle.
Right. And then next thing you know, they catch the private vehicle with timing wires and some other equipment that they were using to detonate in the back of a pickup. Right? Elvin Penner himself. And so when the BDF caught him and they, you see the video that came out recently. Yes, this is the video here. He had some of this explosive equipment in there, gas tank in his vehicle, which creates even a worse situation.
If that went wrong.
So when they were looking to see what was happening, his thing was that, well, I owe me because I see this fire that happened, and I know that these things are explosive
So
material.
I did try remove it
Yes.
because I don't want future
Fuel- yes,
fires.
fuel the
I'm
fire.
trying.
Exactly.
I'm trying to disarm. I'm trying to take away the fires. I'm trying.
I am saving the forest
The people are
and-
suffering, Brandon. No, the people are suffering. There's so much people that are suffering from this fire. And I will not say that the fire was not a very serious fire. I will not discredit that in any way, shape, and form. But from the information that's being shared and from the lack of complaints from normal citizens when it comes to dealing with the situation, with all the signs that have been put up, with how they understand of what's the role right now of retrieving the different explosives and so
UXOs,
nobody has been really complaining, saying,
Right. That's the thing, Ren. That's the thing.
but he says he's doing this for the good of the people.
Yes, for the good of the people. And he specifically speaks about large private landowners in that area as well. But again, like you rightfully said just now,
No other large private landowner has complained as yet.
we don't hear about this they happen. We don't hear, or We don't see nothing on the media. If it has happened, we have not seen any of the complaints that have been happening. And if so, why the complaints have not been issued to the BDF for them to stop? One whole bunch of things get mixed up there. But we know we can't rule past that, Doreen, because we know that there's a lot of things that are kept underneath the rug.
Exactly.
Right?
We cannot rule past it, but we're just going to say for the mere fact of having complaints that have been posed, we have not seen the post complaints.
Right. So he says that he's trying to save, do good for the people. They probably owe him for saving these things and for not making it detonate even more. But one thing that I'm trying to understand from the story, because we had CEO Francis Usher also talking about what they were doing out there, and that they were the timing wires lined up on the ground to be exploded, but he was rolled up and then put back a vehicle, right?
He detect what they need for it.
No, not only take away, but roll it up. Like you had the time for roll it up, and then put it in along with other things, right? Leaving some of them
Never take all.
Never take out. That's the thing, right? So if you're saving the forest, if you're doing this to the people, why take some and not out? That's the next question where
we never had time.
Rise up in our mind.
We couldn't roll up everything. It took time to roll it up.
Two,
Two.
how you get access to restricted access? How you gain that? Right? Is it, because I know now, guys that travel the coastal highway, you go across that coastal highway, or sometimes if for those who go into the Mountain Pioneer area as well, you see those signs saying restricted access, BDF compounds or whatever the case. You see those signs. So for somebody who is a landowner behind there and is bordering around the area,
and you know how
you know I know that. How can you say that you don't know that there's a restricted access BDF compound there?
Look at this something with BDF, and CEO Francis did say it too as well. They put up a lot of signs to let persons know what they're doing. And I'm sure the signs are not just like one little thing pass upon a wall, and then you might catch it, you might not catch it, considering the dangerous things that they're doing over there and what they're dealing with. So for that mere fact, how can you not see that this is not some place that you are supposed to go to? Also, considering the fact that you have once been in a leadership position, not understand that there are routes in which you can go about doing this, because that's what some of the viewers are talking about here. Like, okay, maybe he had good intentions, but I say, yes, maybe he had really good intentions. However, there's a right way to do things, and he went about it in the wrong way. Correct. Go through the channels, go and talk to whoever is in charge, any of the officers or so, and say, hey, this is my situation. Could we deal with this? Could we work around it? I'm feeling it directly because I'm right around the area, X, Y, and Z. I know what you're doing, and you have a certain mandate, but guess what? X, Y, and Z. Whatever it is along the line, but not take it up to yourself and put yourself in a danger. Be
Robin Hood or the martyr or the crusader.
And then the thing is, you to put yourself in a danger. God forbid something have happened to you while you were in your pickup truck to try pile on all the things together. Like, I get it, good intentions, 100% understand you to try in a way to help with the pleas that you are hearing and you may be feeling to yourself. But there's a right way to do things. There's channels to go to, and you should know that of all persons because you've been in leadership positions and you know that there are ways to do this, how you can be able to make complaints, how you can be able to go about it. I'm sure you have people where you know, even at BDF, where you could be able to complain to. It's not that there's a lack of connection.
We all know somebody in the BDF. We all know somebody in the BDF.
And
right?
the ones that I know are very responsive, so I am just saying, I don't think...
It's a matter there, and then apart from that, you hear about the land dispute that they've been having as well. But that's a private land dispute happening between a private person and then the compound for the BDF, which yes, it is government owned, but it's like, all right, so you gone on decide whether you said that your private land that they're intruding on or their private land.
That's even a mix-up. That's a next mix-up where I even want to dive into, because how in the world...
But they try to find a way here. They're trying to find a way. Life finds a way. Jurassic Park.
Because that's the next thing. Remember where he's situated. He's basically... He owns some of the area that BDF have to have their land on. And...
So, well, I don't see how that could be, period.
Like how was that...
How you get the land, right?
How we get it on?
That's another story for another day, guys. But yes.
Today's Friday. We're gonna move on into something else.
Good job.
Let's move on.
I think I want to make you take on this because you know the maths and what's not. I just look, I see numbers and I just get frantic. Yeah.
So let me go into my notes because I had to go and try to like make sure I write down it too. It's a lot of different maths in it, but to understand it, there's significant changes. We were given, and also this is information that's on, I'm trying to remember, they have it on our site. Ministry of Finance site too, in case anybody wants to see the document that showcases from January to May what we're looking at for every single gas, which is like kerosene, the premium, and all of these irregular and so on, showcasing what the costs are, what the government is actually getting from the gas, and of course what they're paying. Not paying now, what they're also receiving at May point in time, but also showing the dramatic increase. Jeez Louise, golly. I was like, when I saw that, I never realized how much it gone up and how, I wouldn't say low, but how decent it was in January as compared to May.
No, yes.
So just for sake of numbers and for you guys to understand clearly how it was, we're looking here specifically at January, and I'm just going to use one example when we're just going to blow my mind through kerosene. Kerosene in January was around $8.45. January 8th, here you know. Check May 20th, $14.
Wow, that's almost double.
Jeez, like this is the thing and it's crazy because when you look at kerosene, those were one of the increases that can affect more lower income households because of course they would be using it, fishermen would be using it to be going out, rural communities are more affected by those kind of changes. So you're seeing up here some of the different changes that are looking specifically at May, how high the prices are.
But you see, I see the fixed rate of 4.7332 with the government taxes, and then in 28th of May, the next week, they have brought it down a bit, right?
Yes.
So it shows that
I will show that's important that you guys are seeing that it started off very high. It was high, honey. And then you could see a slow, gradual decrease. And what I will also say, now we noted it yesterday, with even $1.10 or anything that they're bringing it down for, that actually calculates to a lot of money monthly.
Yeah.
That they're not receiving for the gas. And what was really interesting to look at it, and just throwing this out here because we talk about these topics on the couch, where the government has committed to a lot of different things in the country right now. These commitments are subsidies for like the bus operators for school, for being able to change prices and offer some level of subsidy also for the other bus operators that are not the private operators. There's the different payments that they're making for different loans and so forth. They talked about the 40% increase for importation of fuel. Honey Bunch, I don't understand. This is not 10%, this is not 15%, this is 40% increase. And that was what also was significant from these numbers, where it's not actually the government's big chunk that's killing us. It's really the importation costs that has increased significantly from January to May. That's now causing a big significant increase in the overall cost, which obviously we saw yesterday that the dealers are talking about too, when they're getting now the fixed system as compared to the percentage system. So these numbers are basically really being played with in that way. The government is talking about how they're bringing down their costs from it. And all to say, at the end of the day, the consumers are still going to be taking the biggest blunt of it because we have to deal with the overall cost of gas. Right now, at this point, we said premium, more expensive.
Less expensive, right?
Sorry, less expensive than regular right now.
Diesel, yes.
But I will say the numbers do show that the government has been making adjustments going downwards for what they have been collecting from the gas. And I think that is one thing that is great to be able to report on, to understand how, like when it comes to premium, from January they were getting like $5.86, and then May 20th they're looking at about $4.72. And I know you might say, okay, that's not a lot going down, but after a while, it starts to add up in a thing. I would want more, but obviously they can't afford more.
So I just want to echo what Amir Al-Rashid is saying. He said the additional $4 and change in taxes can be removed and the taxes applied elsewhere, like road fines. I'm just thinking, yes.
Tax liquor.
Tax liquor, road fines, penalties, increased fines for crimes. Yes, we need a massive increase in some of those things.
Increase, and I will say, I love that idea, but the only thing that I have to say, increasing fines for crimes, we're rhyming, there needs to be more enforcement. But there also, and my fear with increasing fines for crimes is also considering people that have to do with charging others tend to ever willy-nilly just want to charge left, right, and center for every single thing. And I'm not saying you're not supposed to charge 100%, but I feel like sometimes with those increased mandates, people really just go for any single person.
Yeah, but
And
then
like,
you have to be tried and then proven guilty before
but
the
those
fine
things
is
also take,
imposed.
and those things also take time too. So I'm just saying, like, if it's looking for quick money, and not quick money, but a faster way of having funds for the government.
Faster way. I could
Faster way, fines would be a little bit harder because you have to go through that whole process, and then
know
you do.
how much money we could make every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from all the parties and the taxes.
This
the
is
alcohol.
no. We should definitely tax alcohol. We definitely should tax alcohol.
That is the conversation that I'm not hearing much about.
You're not hearing that enough. I 100% agree on
Because
that.
people are still buying it, though. People are still buying. People are complaining.
People are
But
complaining, but
you
they are
want
still buying
every
what they
sip
want
of my
buy.
beer or every sip of my drink.
Then
That's
make
the way
sure-
people are
you know,
saying.
I said, let's drop drinks because obviously people want it. The nurse, they drink too. But definitely we're looking at these costs for fuel, and there has to be other ways in which the government can find revenue, can fine and tax persons for things. I do
back to the
honestly
NHI bill,
believe
but
fining
yes.
is a perfect example. It just would take a longer time for them to reap the benefits from that. But taxing alcohol is something I think that you can be right away for reap the benefits from that one.
And I literally just think about, again, all them people who, destroy public property, they knock down the guardrails, them, and all of the things like that. Like, all of this, that is fines were just go with the wind.
Go with the wind.
Gone with the wind.
And then I still go back to my number one way of making us have more money is going through the public sector and seeing all the redundant jobs and seeing what can be replaced with AI and then what can be used for new positions and have persons actually do work that can be beneficial to the country and then taking off the ghost workers and not making sure we're paying that. Show us what the treasury is paying out so we can see what's being paid out. But you know what? That's not our rant for today.
But Ren,
That's
they
not a
want
rant for
increase
today.
the manpower where we always a complaint that we never had, and maybe some of the bushfires they never may have happened because
But that's the
there are
thing,
people
so
out
like
there.
enforcement,
So,
we looked at
and-
when it comes to environmental enforcement, remember the lodging, the dredging, all of these different things. We know there's a lack of officials available to be able to do checks, to do monitoring and evaluation, to see what's happening. But if you comb through the public sector properly, you find people that maybe are redundant, give them proper training capacity building, you can put people in places for enforcement. We can find them because we know, you know, not act like we all don't know that there are some persons that are doing the same job when one person can be doing that job at a more efficient way with AI introduced into that role. Things that take 2 days could be done in a couple hours.
Well, they did sign their digital thing the other day.
And that's why I'm happy about e-governance in that sense because they're trying their best to push that. But I'm just saying, I feel like it needs to be incorporated more in public sector. There needs to be a revamp. There needs to be a comb through to see exactly positions that are not, they're not relevant anymore. Right. They're redundant.
And then we could train them for our next topic because we need the manpower. We always are quarreling with Guatemala about our southern waters, but who knew that things are happening up north with our Mexican neighbors?
You know, that one was a big surprise to me because I feel like we maintain very good relations with Mexico, but I do also understand when it comes to water and when it comes to being able to
distinguish borders.
It's like land, guys. It's a touchy situation.
Right.
And so we were able to be privy to a recent dispute, a recent, argument between
Mexican tour guides
and Belizean tour guides. So it actually wasn't like border officials. It was Mexican tour guides and Belizean tour guides. As you can see over here, the video is captured with the argument of like, this is our waters kind of thing. What are you doing here? You need to know where the borders are.
And in the Bacalar Chico National Park. So
crazy
already,
work.
but they're fly fishing, meaning it's just catch and release, right?
Yeah, just catch and release. So for people that don't know about fly fishing, it's not that they're taking it home and making a nice,
not taking anything from the park.
Fish with that, you know. Anyways, it's not that.
I think you can do that with the fishes later.
Yeah, exactly. It's not that. The fish.
Fishes, no. they're different species. But yes, no, so that's a huge dispute there. And we have just been privy to the fact that this has been happening for some time now. A long time, and this is just one of the recorded incidents of this. So what has happened is that the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, because we do share beautiful diplomatic relations with Mexico, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs has actually written to their Ministry of Foreign Affairs to find out like what really happened. We'll handle this diplomatically. When reaching out to the Belizean ambassador to Mexico, he was saying that he wasn't aware of this, but that he'll check into all of this to see how we can amicably settle any dispute as to entering into our maritime areas to alleviate the entire situation.
I feel like this one is going to be an easier fix than the other ones because, of course, again, we have a good relationship with Mexico. We do know that the ambassador is going to be moving into the foreign affairs very soon. So I feel like this is a quick fix. Or not a quick fix, but an easier fix, an easier one that we can have a sit down and see how we can be able to deal with the situations. We know that at the end of the day, when we look at these relations, but beyond looking at persons, there are persons that just do what they want, even though the government is saying something else. And so we have to be mindful and cognitive of that. Because again, this is a tour guide. I'm sure it's not a border official or somebody in that way. So it's not like you're saying it's somebody from government that's coming in and saying, this is my land, this is my air, this is my waters. We're looking for somebody in tourism that, you know, they're trying to do their job and whatever it is, but they have to understand perimeters, baby boo.
Flip this table, right? I'll leave it. What if?
What if? Ooh, this is a what if what? Okay.
Development may happen out there, so with the Mexican tour guides come in and say, no, we don't want development here because you damage the ecosystem and chase away the fishes. Yes, fish.
You just
Sorry, fish is plural, but fish is different species. Yes. Will you chase away the fishes away from the area? Like, will they take a stand then, or will it just be laid on Belize's part?
Very, very good question. I think it would have to be a thing where they would have to continue the conversation and see and assess, and that has to involve the tourism, it has to involve Department of Environment. They have to do a lot more looking into the marine spaces and see what makes sense to do because, of course, tour guides operate from there, but it's also, once it leaves the water, you have to think about what are the repercussions from there in the environment. And like if there are any fish beds and like anything like that.
You know, it's the first time, and I will admit this, that I've seen the actual borderline when on the news, when it goes through the actual canal, that spits up the peninsula itself, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is interesting, and then it goes from there, right?
Yeah, we learn things new every time.
Moving on into our next topic, and we saw a very, very interesting Guardian newspaper post, right? Talking about missing funds from the city council as well as a fight happening between two aspirants. But when that came out, yes, we know that Elud Miller was saying that none of that is true. But apart from that, and having been granted interviews yesterday, because even the Star for Ali
he was doing a good amount of interviews yesterday.
They asked him about the idea of the accusations of nepotism, that, you know what, his father-in-law, the mayor of Belize, publicly has endorsed him into the mayorship role, right? So his response is that, no, I wouldn't even want that. If first off, he can't put me in at his seat.
Yes,
and even if he could, he wouldn't want
it that way,
right?
Yes.
He wants the people, them, to voice their actual commitment, their actual support to him. But he's saying that he has worked through the ranks. He started as an intern in the first place while still going to school, and then worked his way up to councillor, and then from councillor to deputy mayor.
Well, actually, he did internship, then he worked at the city council. Then he went into councillor after that. And I think he worked in two different positions. So like he started in one position and then went into a next position, and then he went into councillor after that. And now deputy mayor, which was voted on too. So just to put that into reference.
So, but he makes a good point. He makes a good point saying that no, it's not anybody that appoints him to these positions or anything like that. He has actually gone ahead and has campaigned and has lobbied to the people of Belize to actually garner support of the people of Belize. And it is through voting that he has actually become a councillor. So the people, they showed him that support. Now, when it comes to the fellow councillors voting him, we had a discussion about this, like when your boss, no, me and Courtney, when your boss, they say like, you know, yes, Deputy Mayor, you're going against your boss. That's the way he gave one least stickiness, right? So the other councillors, and they're like, oh, well, boss, they say, you know, want this, like, we go against the boss or what they go on, right? That's the way me and Courtney say he gets
I could understand that position, but I also can understand, like, we have to give the truth of the reality. And he said this too, that this council has actually been, for the most part, how to say, well, less, they don't have a problem.
There are more
Together Council, United Council.
Yes, United, that's
yeah, they're, I will give them 100% that there are a lot more United Council. You've seen people change out and everything, and you know, whatever it is, you have to, so I will say that. But for the most part, I've seen them very united, very supportive of each other for things. You know, see a lot of feuds that happen amongst them. So I understand what you're coming from with the comment, but I also understand that, like, I don't see persons voting just because your boss say if you vote. Because at the end of the day, you have a democratic right.
But you see that the way the internal voting process.
The internal.
Because we don't know
how that look. Because
Yes.
so for councillor specifically, he was voted in from the
deputy
people.
mayor.
Yes. And then now, but as deputy mayor,
yes, sorry.
so I'm giving you a deputy mayor, that's when the councillors had to vote in to say who's going to be deputy mayor for that.
But now, when it comes to the actual mayoral candidacy of him, that is where the people, and through a democratic process of voting, will again determine if he makes it to that role or not.
And it's not just him from who's going to be vying for this position.
He mentioned the third name,
Yes, so
Candice Spitz,
Dr. Candice Spitz is also putting her hat in, and I know that she's the city administrator at this present moment in time, which I found very interesting. And I was like, oh, okay, you want to get into this position. Interesting. Because I was just thinking it was between Alan
and Elud.
Elud, right? And I was like, oh, there's a next person in the mix. So I feel like that makes it spicy.
You know, and it's funny because
I feel like it makes it spicy.
Tuesday when
I
we
like
were for Coach Talk, we saw that name and we were like, but what? We know he had nothing about this yet. And then bam, he says it, right? So I'm like, okay, so the name was floating around.
Yeah.
And
I
so
saw
will there be a
about
convention before to determine which would be the best candidate in order to vie for mayor? And how will that look?
Yeah.
And when will that happen? Because we done the T-1 year until the next municipal election.
Oh my goodness, you're right.
Right.
That's crazy work.
And so election season will start get hot. And moving on into our final one, we now know one of the aspirants for the UDP mayoral candidacy is Jacqueline Willoughby.
Yes, one of them. Because we do know that they're going to be I'm sure they're going to be having their own convention to sort it out and everything. What I found was interesting, and this is just me, devil's advocate here. I don't know what's happening today. I don't know who I am.
Let's dial up the scale of trouble.
I am not trouble, but in the interview, and they did a little snippet of it, of how, you know, I'm talking about, you know, must give people interviews whenever you're supposed to give interviews. She's like, she's never afraid to come on and speak and everything. And that was one of the things that she was telling Alfonso Noble, right? But what was interesting is, if you saw later on in the same story, they said when they asked her for an interview, she said, not right now, she'll get back to them on it, right? So I was just laughing a little bit in just that in that moment. And I just was saying, like, but you never said how that you always willing to give an interview, but I'll come back to your panic. So I was just laughing on that specific moment.
Maybe because, yes, she did say that she threw her name in.
Yes.
Right? As one of the prospective mayoral candidates. Has it gone through the proper protocol within the UDP to have her name actually say, you are a mayoral candidate, right? So maybe she's trying to
wait
on that confirmation before she gives an official interview.
But you could also say that in an interview. So what I will say, because this is the thing, with interviews, yes, we know the media come down hard and they will say all kind of things or so, but you can say at this point, this present venture in the life, I am not fully engaged, as in I've put my name in the hat. What I can say also is I'm really passionate about what I'm doing, and she could have used that as perfect propelling moment to like kind of vie for why she wanted to be the mayoral candidate, what she sees or what's maybe her vision for something of that. Because when you decide to go into politics, when you decide to go for councillor, mayor, any kind of area representative, it's not something you just wake up in the morning and say you want to do, because obviously it's a big decision to make. It makes a lot of effect, and it has a lot of effect for your family, for yourself, for everything that's going on when it comes to a career, all of that, right? So I don't think this is, and she did say that too, it's not something that you just come to like that. So that's why I'm just saying maybe an interview would have been good to also find out her thought process, because I know that she did the interview with Alfonso Noble, which is totally fine, but it would be good to have a bigger, wider reach from the different media houses to be able to say, hey, what are you feeling? I think that was going to propel her a little bit more.
And you know,
and give her a little bit more buy-in.
I love the aspect that there are, well, 2 women aspirants going up. We have Dr. Candice Pitt from the PUP, and now we have found that, yes, Jacqueline Willoughby, another woman aspirant coming from the UDP side. Will there be more? I, for one, would love to see another woman mayor here in Belize.
I want to see more women councillors also.
Yes.
Because I feel like it kind of linkey. I'll use the PUP slate right now, who's our councillors. I think there's just 2 councillors that are women, if I'm not mistaken.
Miss Stephanie and...
Miss Steph and Kaya. That's them. So I would just want to see a little bit more representation in that sense. I'm not saying that men can't like make good decisions and everything, but I'm just saying a little bit more representation would be great. They have a good youth slate because it's very youthful, so I give them that. But I'm just showing this out for both UDP and PUP. I think it'd be good to just check in the pool and see when it comes to young females, you know. I see the young males
those shadow ministers and the shadow counselors and all of that.
I love that program. So yeah.
Beautiful.
Most definitely.
But guys, with that, we've come to the end of our couch talk this morning. Oh, we're at 7:13. My gosh, we finished yesterday quicker.
Because you know what? I think we made a big chill. I'll leave it today. Today we were having a talk. You know what they should do though? And I'm just throwing this out there. A debate. I want to see a debate.
I've been pushing.
Yes, let's do debates, man, for this mayoral candidate. Let's do that. I want to see a UDP side. I want to see a PUP side.
T-minus 12 months.
Yes.
We are guys, we're
all 3 of them. That would be super cool. Before the Women Convention, I just want to see what debate.
And say how they think.
Just how they think to get to know these people. Come on, man. Ooh.
But yes, guys, we've come to the end of our couch talk, and we do have a beautiful sunrise for you, and I couldn't tell who this one come from. Because only he's in there.
Jules?
Yes.
Julisha?
The time lapses there.
Julisha, it is him.
I can imagine you go with a lead tripod, set the phone there so, and just carry on. Meanwhile, inside they mix up some tea, or I don't know what he drinks or whatever.
I can't give Jules a mixed tea. I feel like he had to sit on the thing about something for me. He put in. He's like, man, he must have probably just said, I remember in 2015. It's like, I get, like,
April 23rd.
Like, around this time, this one made this deal. And then he has started, like, I think that what he do when he sit down and just put this on, right? I don't think he'd make no tea. I think he'd think
a quiet Jules is a dangerous Jules.
Yeah, no? Like, he must have just stay. Then they're like this. You know? And then and then, boy. You know, hey, we should... We should go to a commercial break. I'm unnecessary right now. I'm unnecessary.
Guys, we'll go to a quick commercial break, and when we're back, we're jumping into amazing conversations with an artist. Let's stay tuned to see what they have to say.
Stay connected in the USA for as low as $10. With Smart Roaming Data Pass, staying connected is simple and affordable. Get the data you need starting at 1,000 megabytes to stay connected to larger plans that keep you online while you travel across the USA. So you can message, browse, video call, and navigate wherever you go. No SIM swap, no bill shock. Just simple, affordable pricing. Activate easily by dialing *100# using the Smart app or online. Smart Roaming Data Pass. Staying connected the smart way. Smart, bringing people together.
Nando's Wholesale is the distributor for the full line of Badia spices, including the original complete seasoning, the perfect combination of ingredients and spices prepared to enhance the natural flavor of your favorite foods. Also, cinnamon powder for all your desserts, fruits, and beverages, and as special dishes. All these are available in commercial sizes or restaurant packaging. Nando's products are available at your local retailer or contact us at 222-5000. From Corozal to Toledo, Nando's is proud to be serving Belize as its #1 wholesale distributor for over 35 years.
In the heart of Belize, a battle is being waged, not with weapons, but with choices. When waste is disposed of in unauthorized locations, in our forests, drains, and waterways, along our highways, and in vacant lots, this is illegal dumping. The consequences reach far beyond what we see. Toxic chemicals seep into our groundwater, threatening our drinking water. Disease-carrying mosquitoes breed in abandoned tires, and wildlife mistake our waste for food. For over a decade, the Department of Environment has worked tirelessly to clean up these sites. But they can't do it alone. They need your help. And now, taking action is easier than ever. Download the ArcGIS Survey 123 app to your phone. You can report illegal dump sites. The app records the location, allows you to add photos. Simply open the app, allow location access, fill in basic details about the site, add a photo, and submit. Your report helps us protect our communities and natural resources. Every report matters. Every action counts. Stand proud in protecting our nation. Our Belize, our responsibility. Bini.
These charter mints aren't from
We're
an
navigating
airplane.
along the coastline.
This morning, the 2023.
Good evening.
Good evening, I'm Shireen Halsell, and here's
What's ahead for you on 7 News tonight? We've got details of these and other stories in our newscast for tonight. Good evening. With your news, I'm Indra Craig.
Belize, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
Wake up to positivity and inspiration. It's a fresh and diverse twist on your mornings. Tune in to Sunup on 7 every weekday morning at 6:30 a.m. right here on your Nation Station, Channel 7. It's the morning show you don't want to miss.
your crown and start your reigning. This is my reigning. You know pressure makes diamonds. I've been growing my wings in a dark room in Brooklyn, suffering in silence. 14 years old, playing keys all night, so the headphones got the fighting. Made something out of nothing, like I don't know my life. But I know I can only shine if I let in the light. At night I pray, so I don't break. Study the game, I don't need the cloud, everyone I'm chasing. I plant my seeds, when the time is right, I'll reap my wages. On a worldwide stage, they bow to the money, but only Jah gets my praises. Yes, only Jah gets my praises. Watch me rise to the top, no matter where is my station. All of my queens, straighten up your crown and start your reigning. This is my reigning, yeah.
All right, guys, good morning and welcome back to Sunup. What you just saw is a music video for our next featured artist. This is Yanni. She's a performer, songwriter, and musician. And first off, Yanni, that song from the beginning got me moving in the studio.
She Mr. Brandon and I coached though. He
I did like, yeah, all right. I hear the story, I hear everything like that. But Yanni, good morning. Welcome to Sunup on 7. How are you doing this morning?
Good morning to you both. I'm doing good, but I can't see you guys right now. I don't know if...
Okay, just picture some Smurfs. We're here.
We're super colorful. Picture some, well, he's in black and white, but I'm in all the color. Just picture two people like that. I think it's because of how the Zoom is set up right now.
Right. But so, Yanni, I want to first start off this conversation by saying amazing job with that music video there, just all. I'm like, whoa, okay. Immediately taken aback.
Oh, I can see you now. Thank you so much.
There we go.
There we go.
So we're not Smurfs, damn. But I want to first let the audience members know, who is Yanni?
Wow. Well, hi, my name is Yanni. I'm a multi-instrumentalist artist based in New York. I have Belizean and Italian heritage. I'm very proud of that. And I honor my cultures through my music. And I write a lot about my life, my childhood, my the generational blessings and also curses that I've been given to, and just all the things that I've been through in my life. And yeah, that's a little bit about me, I guess.
And so how long have you been doing music, but also what got you into doing music? I think that's a good question too.
Well, I kind of came out like singing. I was like singing, trying to sing before I could speak. Like my mom would say, I would be like humming along and like babbling to songs. And so she noticed that and really like cultivated those skills. Like she taught me my first chords on the piano at 6 and the first guitar chords that she knew. And so from there, like I just blossomed. She noticed that I had this intense passion for music. I just understood it. And so she put a lot of like effort into making sure I could like just grow those skills.
Oh my, I mean, so big up to moms in the first place, right? Because your mom definitely saw the talent in you. And I want to now talk about your venture, because, and I'm just basing this off his song, at the age of 14, trading one paradise for the concrete jungle. What was that transition like for you, and how did that, to you, excel your music career?
So when I talked about that, I was telling my mother's story. So my mother, she's the one who came to the concrete jungle at 14. And the first lines of the song are, I come from a long line of women who are no stranger to struggle. 14 years old, mama forced to trade paradise for the concrete jungle. She built something out of nothing. And I think when I was first sent the rhythm by DJ Mac and Crash Dummy, my co-producer, Ramir Hernandez, who is also Belizean, big up to him, he sent me the rhythm. And I was thinking of things to write about. And at first, I tried to write a little bit about like my story with music and also connecting to my Belizean culture. But I thought to myself, better yet, let me tell my mom's story. Because specifically Caribbean women, like there are so many stories that never get told, and they deserve to have light shed upon them, because I can only speak for women because I am one, but there are just such incredible women in my life that I look up to that have shaped me into the person I am today. And my mother is the most important person in my life. And she has this incredible story. So she came here at 14 with nothing and built this incredible life for me and my sister. And I thought, what better way to honor her by just singing about that.
Excellent. So we hear also this video is getting so much feed, so much love. I think it's over 1 million views already and still like going. How do you feel about that and this video, and for persons out there that are able to like connect with you?
Honestly, at first, it was crazy because, you know, as I'm doing, as I'm building up my artistry and my audience, like I'm just posting every single week. I am flooding the algorithm with content and having in the back of my mind, like something's gonna hit someday that's gonna really like put me on the map, but I don't know what it is. And so when this happened, I was like, oh my goodness, is this like, this is really happening? Like, what? At first I was like, no way. Because I posted it and then I went to go work. Like I was working for a few hours and then I checked my phone and I'm like, what? This is at 100,000 views? Like, is this serious right now? Like, what is happening to me? But then also in the same vein, it's like, this is what I work for.
Right, definitely. And speaking about other songs, I see that you have a new song called Under, and you've actually worked with a producer from Placencia Sound Studios. So tell us more about the workings behind that song.
Yes, so that's my next song coming out on June 12th, and it's called Under. And I actually created this song over a year ago in Placencia. I went to Placencia Sound Studios for 10 days and stayed at the beautiful resort. And I got to work with Randy Sutherland, who is an incredible Belizean producer behind so many of the tracks that we know and love today. And when we first got together, we were just kind of creating something on the fly, and we made this beat. I mean, we had such good chemistry. We played off of each other. This beat was done within like an hour, and the song was completely written. And so I was like, let me hold on to this for a future date. And then we created another song called How Do You Know, which is currently out now.
Ooh, okay. And where can people find all your music? Because I know you said you're flooding it every week. The algorithm has you, girl. So where can people connect and make sure that they're seeing you every single week also?
On any music platform any platform you listen to music, you can find me. YouTube, I know that's a big one. Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube Music, Amazon Music, Tidal. You name it, I'm there. Just type in Yanni. That's my artist name.
And is there like social medias that people can also like see what you're doing? Like if somebody wants to make a booking for you, connect with you, like another artist that says, I really would love to have you on a collab, like how would that go about? Like can they connect through Facebook, Instagram? Where would they go?
Yeah, absolutely. So my Instagram and TikTok is This Is Yanni. That's This Is Yanni _. And Facebook, my Facebook name is Yanni Beliziano. I combined Belize and Italian, and I created like
so
my last
cute.
name. Yeah.
Staying true to your roots, girl. I love it. I love it. And some Belizeans are asking in the chat, like, who's your mom? Because they're like, you know how in Belize, everybody wants to say, okay, I know this one, your ma, I know your granny, I used to go to school with this one. Like, they're just asking, like, okay, Belizean roots, where's she from so we can make the connections?
Yeah, absolutely. I figured as much, but my mom is Sharon Thompson, so I rep the Thompson family.
From what part of the country?
Cayo.
Brandon's face is automatically
Because
like,
my mom's Thompson as well, from Cayo.
Oh!
Is your
Listen.
cousin? You cousin?
Maybe.
Listen, It's a big family. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, Thompson is a big family, and I know a couple Thompsons. So I'm just saying, I'm just trying out there. You might be cousins, but I love the way how Belizeans are saying.
But
I want to connect with her. Where is she from?
That's the beauty about Belizeans, right? And Belize, you say one name and it just goes like wildfire. Oh, I know this one, and yes, we went to school and we used to spin marble upon the block, A, B, C, D, right? So I see that there was a video that was playing while we were interviewing you about you doing performances. Tell us about some of the performances that you have done thus far.
Well, something that's really important to me is I had the honor of performing at the Belize Park Fest these past 2 years. So 2 years ago was that the photos that you have is from this past year's event.
Okay.
It was a food and flag event, and it was such a beautiful experience because I essentially headlined it, and just to be able to be validated within our culture is like so important to me, and it's very special to me, and I take it very seriously. And so to also share that experience with my band was really special. And so that's two performances that mean a lot to me. Another performance is I got to perform at the Apollo Theater. Yes, so that's a very renowned, like, historical theater in Harlem, New York, that has so much important history and culture when it comes to music, Black history, also Caribbean history too, because of a lot of the Caribbean community living up there. Mm-hmm. And I auditioned for their holiday special. I waited in line for hours at this mall called the American Dream Mall, and I auditioned, and only 2 people were chosen, and I was one of them.
Wow, congratulations. Congrats.
Thank you so much. So that was like a very surreal experience, or the full circle experience, because I performed at the Apollo when I was 12. Wow. So when I was 12, my mother took me. She was always there. She took me to audition for their they have a segment called the Child Stars of Tomorrow. So they'll have like a children's segment. And I waited in line for hours. I auditioned and I got it. So to come back and do it again was like such a full circle moment for me.
I mean, congratulations. And that's a beautiful story indeed.
Thank you so much.
As we're coming to the close of this segment here, I want to find out, all right, so we have your new song that's about to drop on June 12th. We have the other song, How Do You Know, that's currently in circulation. What's going to be next for Yanni?
Well, that's a good question. I feel like I get asked this question a lot, and I'm going to answer in 2 parts. One is, as an artist, I really have to be present and focus on the now. So when I think of what's next for me, I have to think of what's happening presently and currently around me and how I can capitalize off of that. Because we get to choose our own timelines when it comes to music. So I'm going to continue promoting Queens. I recorded a live version of Queens with my band. I filmed and recorded it. That's currently being edited and mixed and mastered, and that's going to be released. I have 5 performances this month at different festivals and like club events where I'm going to be promoting my new song Under, as well as Queens and some other songs. And in addition to that, I'm going to be filming the music video for Under in these next few weeks. So I'm really excited for that. And as the summer continues, just being open to all of the blessings and possibilities when it comes to performing, working with people, creating music, just having my heart open to any possibility.
We love it. And definitely, we are glad to be able to have all your social media to remind people where you're going to be streaming music on all the different streaming platforms so that they can be able to connect with you, to see what you're doing next, to share some love, to ask you about your man, Paul, once again, because that's like what Belizeans will always do. We want to make the connections, but to also support you and show all the love towards you. Thank you so much for taking time to give us this interview, and we're so excited for the part you're going to be going for. You said 5 performances right here for just like in a couple of weeks, I think, or is it for this month or next month? Because it's still May, right?
Yeah,
yes.
it's still May.
So like
True. Yeah, it's for June. Yeah.
for June. Okay, I just double checking because I was like, okay, you gonna be working, you gonna be busy. So for June, but super, super excited for you. Please know that Sunup on 7 is always open for you to come and Zoom in, come and sit in if you're coming and flying into Belize to have a conversation to perform at and all of that too as well. We love to expose and highlight all our amazing Belizean artists. And thank you so much for spending the time with us.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. Truly, it's an honor. Thank you.
And we love your hair, by the way.
Oh, thank you so much.
I was telling Brenda, I was like, oh, I love the hair. And then when you had the black and then it was green for the video, I was like, oh my goodness, it just gets better. So we look forward to seeing you once again and all the best on all the future endeavors.
Thank you so much. I will see you again very soon, I'm sure. Thank you.
No problem. And with that, guys, we're going to go to our next commercial break and we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
These charter means aren't from
We're navigating along the coastline.
This morning, the 2023.
Good evening.
Good evening. I'm Sheree Kelsel, and here's
What's ahead for you on 7 News tonight? We've got details of these and other stories in our newscast for tonight. Good evening. With your news, I'm Nadir Craft.
Belize, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
Nando's Wholesale is the distributor for the full line of Badia spices, including the original complete seasoning, the perfect combination of ingredients and spices prepared to enhance the natural flavor of your favorite foods. Also, cinnamon powder for all your desserts, fruits, and beverages, and as special dishes. All these are available in commercial sizes or restaurant packaging. Nando's products are available at your local retailer or contact us at 222-5000. From Corozal to Toledo, Nando's is proud to be serving Belize as its #1 wholesale distributor for over 35 years.
Stay connected in the USA for as low as $10. With Smart Roaming Data Pass, staying connected is simple and affordable. Get the data you need starting at 1,000 megabytes to stay connected to larger plans that keep you online while you travel across the USA. So you can message, browse, video call, and navigate wherever you go. No SIM swap, no bill shock. Just simple, affordable pricing. Activate easily by dialing *100# using the Smart app or online. Smart Roaming Data Pass. Staying connected the smart way. Smart, bringing people together.
In the heart of Belize, a battle is being waged, not with weapons, but with choices. When waste is disposed of in unauthorized locations, in our forests, drains, and waterways, along our highways, and in vacant lots, this is illegal dumping. The consequences reach far beyond what we see. Toxic chemicals seep into our groundwater, threatening our drinking water. Disease-carrying mosquitoes breed in abandoned tires, and wildlife mistake our waste for food. For over a decade, the Department of Environment has worked tirelessly to clean up these sites. But they can't do it alone. They need your help, and now taking action is easier than ever. Download the ArcGIS Survey 123 app to your phone. You can report illegal dump sites. The app records the location, allows you to add photos. Simply open the app, allow location access, fill in basic details about the site, add a photo, and submit. Your report helps us protect our communities and natural resources. Every report matters. Every action counts. Stand proud in protecting our nation. Our Belize, our responsibility. Binic.
These charter means aren't
We're navigating along the coastline.
This morning, the 2023
Good evening.
Good evening. I'm Cherie Culsel,
And here's what's ahead for you on 7 News Tonight. We've got details of these and other stories in our newscast for tonight. Good evening. With your news, I'm Nadir Craft.
Belize, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
Nando's Wholesale is the distributor for the full line of Badia spices, including the original complete seasoning, the perfect combination of ingredients and spices prepared to enhance the natural flavor of your favorite foods. Also, cinnamon powder for all your desserts, fruits, and beverages, and as special dishes. All these are available in commercial sizes or restaurant packaging. Nando's products are available at your local retailer or contact us at 222-5000. From Corzal to Toledo, Nando's is proud to be serving Belize as its #1 wholesale distributor for over 35 years.
Stay connected in the USA for as low as $10. With Smart Roaming Data Pass, staying connected is simple and affordable. Get the data you need starting at 1,000 megabytes to stay connected to larger plans that keep you online while you travel across the USA. So you can message, browse, video call, and navigate wherever you go. No SIM swap, no bill shock. Just simple, affordable pricing. Activate easily by dialing *100# using the Smart app or online. Smart Roaming Data Pass. Staying connected the smart way. Smart, bringing people together.
In the heart of Belize, a
Good morning, my beautiful people, and welcome back to Sunup on 7. So just before the break, we had a musical artist in Yanni talking about her musical career as well as upcoming songs and what's next for her, guys. I've put the Facebook handle, the Instagram handle in the actual chat, so please go and give her a like, subscribe, follow her on her music journey. We're jumping into our second conversation for this morning here, and we're going to be talking about a new business alert. It is drop and hold, and yes, we're going to make that into a whole dance move on this show this morning. But we have with us discussing the drop and hold, the owner of Drop and Hold itself, Stacey Pope. So good morning, Stacey. How are you doing this morning?
Good morning. Good morning. I'm doing good.
All right.
We're excited to be talking about this new business venture because we want people to know what happened and the convenience of what's happening right about now. So what is, for people that are living on a rock and they haven't been seeing and not knowing what's happening, drop and hold? What is that business about?
All right. Well, before I get started, I just want to thank you for having me here and thank God for the ability to be here this morning. Drop and Hold was recently opened in Belmopan. in February, where we are a holding service. So what we do, we hold bags, luggage, package, any personal items. We can secure that for you temporarily. And we say
Thank you for
temporarily
saying
is we say temporarily because we charge based on the time frame where you leave your items with us, as well as the size. So, for example, we have shelves that are in there, and they're numbered. So if your item covers more than one number on the shelf, then we consider it large. If it's only one number on the shelf, it's a small item. Small items are $5 per day, and that means you can leave it from the start when we're opening at 9 a.m. to when we're closed at 5, or you can come anytime between that time frame to pick up back your item, and it's just $5 you pay for that small item. If it's a large item, like I said, it uses more than one numbers on the shelf, it's $10. And if we have to hold it overnight, it's $20 overall for the overnight fee. That's because we wouldn't leave your item there, you know?
Right.
We have to spend extra to get your item from that location, secure it, and then have it back there for you when you're ready for it tomorrow. Well, the following day. So that's pretty much overall what we do. And we know it's a new service. I think the only one in Belize so far. So
I've never heard
I've
of
never
it before.
heard of it before.
we know people will later on try as well. And I can be where you can reach out to me, and I will help you because we would like to eventually have these locations in different districts and probably franchise off eventually. It all depends, you know.
So I wanna, because it's a beautiful concept when you look at it, but I wanna find out from you, Stacey, what made you even think about going down this venture?
Boy, it took me a while because I have always wanted to do a business, but I didn't want to do something everyone else is doing.
Yeah.
So I wanted to do something that's different, creative and innovative at the same time. And I had been praying for a while, and then I felt like the Lord just laid it on me one night when I was sleeping. The vision just came to my mind, and as well, I was diagnosed with lupus probably in 2015.
Okay.
So that's something I have been battling for like over 10 years. And I realized during that process, working for people, sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down.
Right.
And in our situations, we would have to probably have something strong, tangible to fall back on, you know? So when the employer said, I'm tired of you to get sick, you have to go home. You know that you still have ways where you could, your bill will be paid. You not have for the stress, because stress is one of the things that cause us to go through flares and stuff like that. So you have to try to figure out where we're getting medication from and stuff like that. So I want people to use this as an example because I just work in the government and they retire me because of my condition, medically unfit and so forth. But I want other people to know that, you can do stuff too. I don't have to go out the beg for anything like that. Like I'd create something where I could provide a sustainable finance for me and my family at the same time.
I love
that. That's a beautiful story.
I know, and I think it's a big inspiration for other persons out there that are seeing, and like you say, you don't have to go beggar, so you could be creative.
Right.
You found literally a business that nobody knows.
What I can say though, is not easy. Starting up a business is not easy. All the paperwork, all the blockage you get. But I have to say, like initially when I had came up with the idea, Mr. Radwell Ferguson, at that time, he was the Minister of Transport. I had reached out to him and let him know my idea at the terminal. And he was like, yeah, of course, we would love to support you. We are supporting a lot of the Turks is it at the terminal, but it would be great to have a Belizean doing something, because I think they had reached out to him regarding it as well. And he, we already have a lot of you guys, so it's good to have that support from him. Besides him, I don't know if I had any other support, but I must say there was this lady, Miss Anabana Guy, who has been like my mentor, and she was the one that believed in me, and she invested somewhat financially in getting it started, the building and everything so forth. So I continue to give her props, and now she helps with the management and the ownership of it. But like I said, all you have to do is, people like to see your drive, and once you have a vision and you're showing that you are dedicated to it, the support will be there eventually. Probably not the beginning, but that they see that, oh, in a mean way, say, and then the people will help.
You know, I must commend you on that journey there. And I want to ask then, so just to be certain, you're at the Belmopan terminal.
Yes. I think we have some photos to show the location, but it's right in front. I don't know if you're familiar with the Belmopan area. There's the Caladium restaurant. Our location is directly in front of
Caladium. All right,
yes.
so right
next
by
to
the
the
top
bus
today,
terminal.
drop off people.
Exactly.
I know
So
exactly
people
where it is.
from Belmopan, surrounding villages, and any travelers on transit just need to know that there is a location. We also have the signs inside the terminal so they can see it, but there is a location for you to provide convenience for people who would like to traverse Belmopan and don't have anywhere to leave, and you can leave an item, have someone else pick it up. We also try to target online sellers because, for example, it's a secure way, it's safe for online sellers because you don't want to have to be having people come to your house for item, or you don't have to be delivering it to somebody when you don't know who you're going to meet up with. So you can use our location, online sellers, leave the item there and have your customer pick up their items from our location.
I love the aspect of that because I'm thinking about a demonstration for practicability so that people could see, right? And I could imagine somebody traveling from Belize to trying to get home to PG, and they have their suitcase, but they need to stop at Belmopan for some meetings and whatever, but they come with a big bag or something. They don't want to drag this bag to their meeting, so they drop it there, they pay the fee, they go about doing their business, and then before they catch back the bus, they just stop back there, grab their bag, and
their item. Exactly. And it's secure. We have cameras installed there, so there is a system that we're working with Holia, where once you leave your item, we send you a notification in your WhatsApp with a PIN number, so in case someone else needs to pick up your item, then they can provide the PIN number for your item. So we're doing a lot. And we've also added the ticket purchase service, because we're so near to the terminal. So you can reach out to us if you need to get a ticket, avoid the crowd. So reach out to us, and then we purchase that ticket for you, and you just pick up the ticket from us.
Look at the expansion right there.
Right. So we tell customers, once you have a DigiWallet, just transfer the DigiWallet amount to us. We get that ticket for you. Also, if you have an Atlantic Bank, we can also do that for you online. So those are the two that we're working with currently.
Nice.
I love this.
Nice.
I'm just throwing this out there. I love for expansion to take place. And like when I had recently gone on some travels, they did things like this, but also like at the airport, right?
Right.
And they were like transporting people's luggage for them and all these other things. So I just throw this out that I could just like literally see the Lord open up some doors for you to get like some expansion at airports and other terminals and stuff, because this is something that's very much needed in Belize.
I receive
People
that.
struggle so often to know where to put their things, where to pick up things, all of that. So
yeah, I think one of the main things is people don't know. So I'm trying to get the word out so that people know it's available, the service is available, take advantage.
And this is specifically right now at Belmopan.
Currently.
I just imagine the big grocery hauls from the surrounding villages when they go to Belmopan, drop off some, so go get more. Tell your son, your daughter, please go pick this up. That's a beautiful service. And somebody's asking here, have you encountered any challenges when it comes to opening since February to now?
Not necessarily. I think so far I have one customer that had reached out to us because they had left their tablet on the bus. So my staff immediately grabbed her vest, run into the terminal, searched the bus for the tablet, find it out, and we still have the tablet. So I want that customer to know it's been, about 2 months now.
Oh my.
We still have a tablet. Please go for a tablet before I start using it.
I love it, but I love the fact that you actually have it just waiting patiently.
Right. So
the
no,
trust.
I didn't create the clause yet for that. So after that happened, I now state that if your item is there for longer than 3 months, we just raffle it off. So
Yeah, because you also have to get space and everything. Some people are also asking about if there's anything that you do for checking like the packages that you have or something along that line. Because for some suspicious packages that might be delivered,
we have
or dropped
conditions.
on. Okay.
When you're leaving your item, there's a form, and it asks that you don't have weapons, drugs, excessive money. So if you have that, we ask you to take it out the bag, and then we hold the bag. But like I said, there's cameras on your bag, so it's pretty safe, man. So take advantage of it.
All right. I like that you thought about it ahead, basically having them sign something.
Right.
It's just not just going to them and
we
just
take a
dropping off a
picture of
package. And
identification card.
there we go. There we
Check and
go.
balance. Make you know who to bring and left things to. It's totally different. So, Ashley Longford is just saying, that's my friend Stace, by the way.
Hey, Ashley.
So they get some love and bigs up.
But I'm looking forward to seeing how it expands because you picked the central terminal of the country.
Which
Everybody
is really
has to pass through
Everybody
there,
pass through
right? I could imagine like Belize City or Angel Walk, PG and things like that. Just it would be excellent. So guys, how can they reach out to you in order to see if anybody wants to be an expansion of your business?
Okay, well, my telephone number is 628-7753. You can call me anytime. My business number for drop and hold in case you'd like us to purchase a ticket or you want us to pick up an item from the bus for you that's coming in, you can always send them a message at 623-5729. There is a drop and hold Facebook page. You can also reach out to us there as well.
Perfect.
And we need to do a TikTok with this drop and hold dance.
Yes, you guys really need to send me that. Maybe I can get that in one of my
oh my gosh.
ads or something.
See?
That's
Yeah,
great.
be part my EP too. Like. But I love the idea, and so much people are saying they really love the concept, and they're looking forward to being able to use the service too. So people in there, we've put the numbers in the chat for you to know the Facebook. Share it with other persons. People that are commuters, commute so much different times. I really need the help and assistance. Someone was asking if you have refrigerator service, if you want to leave food and then pick it up afterwards.
Yeah, we will probably within the next week or two have.
Nice, okay.
So we can cater for those who's selling because like I said, we cater for small businesses and so who like customers to pick up items from us. So if you're into the pastry, we can hold those for you. We have a couple clients with us, regular customers who's like flowers and so forth. So we know that,
I just to be devil's advocate, and I just to say one big surprise party that happen. I want to drop off the balloons and I want to drop off everything that's so I pick it up at a certain time for surprise somebody. I just say, she's right there, guys. Drop and hold is right there.
No, definitely. I love it. And people are looking forward to seeing expansion in Belize City now. No pressure or anything, but once God is willing and everything works out, supporting now is how you get expansion later.
Right, exactly.
There we go.
So just throw that out there.
That's going to keep us going.
Yeah, keep you growing. And just come from February. So there's a lot more support that definitely needs to happen for expansion. But guys, I want to make this possible. Super affordable, super easy. We put the numbers in there. Share it with your friends and share it to everybody so they can know what's happening. Drop and hold.
Drop and hold.
Drop.
Yes,
drop,
I just the same. I didn't mention a whole put the song behind it or everything like that.
Oh, you listen to me. Hey, hold on. Make us say drop and hold it. Drop and hold. Drop and hold. But with that,
we'll drop another commercial on you.
So hold out.
Yes.
I'll come back.
There we go. More amazing conversations ahead, guys.
And do I see food?
I smell.
Stay connected in the USA for as low as $10. With Smart Roaming Data Pass, staying connected is simple and affordable. Get the data you need starting at 1,000 megabytes to stay connected to larger plans that keep you online while you travel across the USA. So you can message, browse, video call, and navigate wherever you go. No SIM swap, no bill shock. Just simple, affordable pricing. Activate easily by dialing *100# using the Smart app or online. Smart Roaming Data Pass. Staying connected the smart way. Smart, bringing people together.
Nando's Wholesale is the distributor for the full line of Badia spices, including the original complete seasoning, the perfect combination of ingredients and spices prepared to enhance the natural flavor of your favorite foods. Also, cinnamon powder for all your desserts, fruits, and beverages, and as special dishes. All these are available in commercial sizes or restaurant packaging. Nando's products are available at your local retailer or contact us at 222-5000. From Corozal to Toledo, Nando's is proud to be serving Belize as its #1 wholesale distributor for over 35 years.
In the heart of Belize, a battle is being waged, not with weapons, but with choices. When waste is disposed of in unauthorized locations, in our forests, drains, and waterways, along our highways, and in vacant lots, this is illegal dumping. The consequences reach far beyond what we see. Toxic chemicals seep into our groundwater, threatening our drinking water. Disease-carrying mosquitoes breed in abandoned tires, and wildlife mistake our waste for food. For over a decade, the Department of Environment has worked tirelessly to clean up these sites. But they can't do it alone. They need your help, and now taking action is easier than ever. Download the ArcGIS Survey 123 app to your phone. You can report illegal dump sites. The app records the location, allows you to add photos. Simply open the app, allow location access, fill in basic details about the site, add a photo, and submit. Your report helps us protect our communities and natural resources. Every report matters. Every action counts. Stand proud in protecting our nation. Our Belize, our responsibility. Bini.
These charter remains aren't
We're navigating along the coast.
This morning, the 2023
Good evening.
Good evening. I'm Cherie Kelso.
And here's what's ahead for you on 7 News Tonight. We've got details of these and other stories in our newscast for tonight. Good evening. With your news, I'm Nadir Craig.
Belize, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
Wake up to positivity and inspiration. It's a fresh and diverse twist on your mornings. Tune in to Sunup on 7 every weekday morning at 6:30 a.m. right here on your Nation Station, Channel 7. It's the morning show you don't want to miss.
Stay connected in the USA for as low as $10. With Smart Roaming Data Pass, staying connected is simple and affordable. Get the data you need starting at 1,000 megabytes to stay connected to larger plans that keep you online while you travel across the USA. So you can message, browse, video call, and navigate wherever you go. No SIM swap, no bill shock. Just simple, affordable pricing. Activate easily by dialing *100# using the Smart app or online. Smart Roaming Data Pass. Staying connected the smart way. Smart, bringing people together.
Nando's Wholesale is the distributor for the full line of Badia spices, including the original complete seasoning, the perfect combination of ingredients and spices prepared to enhance the natural flavor of your favorite foods. Also, cinnamon powder for all your desserts, fruits, and beverages, and as special dishes. All these are available in commercial sizes or restaurant packaging. Nando's products are available at your local retailer or contact us at 222-5000. From Corozal to Toledo, Nando's is proud to be serving Belize as its #1 wholesale distributor for over 35 years.
In the heart of Belize, a battle is being waged, not with weapons, but with choices. When waste is disposed of in unauthorized locations, in our forests, drains, and waterways, along our highways, and in vacant lots, this is illegal dumping. The consequences reach far beyond what we see. Toxic chemicals seep into our groundwater, threatening our drinking water. Disease-carrying mosquitoes breed in abandoned tires, and wildlife mistake our waste for food. For over a decade, the Department of Environment has worked tirelessly to clean up these sites. But they can't do it alone. They need your help, and now taking action is easier than ever. Download the ArcGIS Survey 123 app to your phone. You can report illegal dump sites. The app records the location, allows you to add photos. Simply open the app, allow location access, fill in basic details about the site, add a photo, and submit. Your report helps us protect our communities and natural resources. Every report matters. Every action counts. Stand proud in protecting our nation. Our Belize, our responsibility. Bini.
These charter mints aren't from
We're
an
navigating
airplane.
along the coastline.
This morning, the 2023
Good evening.
Good evening. I'm Cherie Kelso,
And here's what's ahead for you on 7 News Tonight. We've got details of these and other stories in our newscast for tonight. Good evening. With your news, I'm Nadir Craig.
Belize, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
Wake up to positivity and inspiration. It's a fresh and diverse twist on your mornings. Tune in to Sunup on 7 every weekday morning at 6:30 a.m. right here on your Nation Station, Channel 7. It's the morning show you don't want to miss.
Stay connected in the USA for as low as $10. With Smart Roaming Data Pass, staying connected is simple and affordable. Get the data you need starting at 1,000 megabytes to stay connected to larger plans that keep you online while you travel across the USA. So you can message, browse, video call, and navigate wherever you go. No SIM swap, no bill shock. Just simple, affordable pricing. Activate easily by dialing *100# using the Smart app or online. Smart Roaming Data Pass. Staying connected the smart way. Smart, bringing people together.
Nando's Wholesale is the distributor for the full line of Badia spices, including the original complete seasoning, the perfect combination of ingredients and spices prepared to enhance the natural flavor of your favorite foods. Also, cinnamon powder for all your desserts, fruits, and beverages, and as special dishes. All these are available in commercial sizes or restaurant packaging. Nando's products are available at your local retailer or contact us at 222-5000. From Corzal to Toledo, Nando's is proud to be serving Belize as its #1 wholesale distributor for over 35 years.
In the heart of Belize, a battle is being waged, not with weapons, but with choices. When waste is disposed of in unauthorized locations, in our forests, drains, and waterways, along our highways, and in vacant lots, this is illegal dumping. The consequences reach far beyond what we see. Toxic chemicals seep into our groundwater, threatening our drinking water. Disease-carrying mosquitoes breed in abandoned tires, and wildlife mistake our waste for food. For over a decade, the Department of Environment has worked tirelessly to clean up these sites. But they can't do it alone. They need your help, and now taking action is easier than ever. Download the ArcGIS Survey 123 app to your phone. You can report illegal dump sites. The app records the location, allows you to add photos, simply open.
And we are back, Boozillas. Super, super excited. Things are in, getting fried and ready. This is the segment that Brandon has been anticipating. He's been a good noodle just because he wants to be fed. We have Aisha Robinson in from Kai's Creamy Creation. And we're super, super excited because we have cake. We have chicken dip. Not just dip, the chicken of the dips. We have stuffed peppers. We have wings. And this is just some of the stuff where she do because she do Creole bread. She do... we can attest about the greatness. She do cheesecake in our cup. So, without any further ado, let's bring this conversation in. Aisha, how you doing, baby girl?
Hi, morning. Thank you guys for having me.
Aisha, first off, like Ren said, we can attest to this, guys. Kai's Creamy Creations was one of the sponsors for food while we were rehearsing for After Dark. And let me just tell you, we get real Belizean tea, right? With fried beans, with hot Creole bread, one piece of cake in it, so some sachets, all of it. Yes, sachets. I have to say it that way. Sachets. Sachets. But amazing, amazing food. Aisha, your business, I can say, is beautiful, right?
Thank you.
So, how did we first get started with Kai's?
So basically, Kai's Creamy Creation started off as Creamy Creation. Well, Creamy Creation started off from me learning a cheesecake recipe in second form at EPAC in a Sweet Tooth Club.
Oh.
And then when I graduated, I started to do cheesecakes off and on. Then I just evolved into everything else I currently do. I offer a full catering menu and cake decorating menu.
Really?
Yes.
So this is where the cakes come into play here, right?
Guys, everybody's always asking, where can I get a good mini cake? Kai's Creamy Creation can create you a cute, like, what are the sizes we have here?
So we have a 5-inch and a 6-inch available here. I bought two, one for Father's Day. This is a 5-inch and this is a 6-inch. They're all considered mini cakes. People into no one whole cake these days. So
is that too much thing?
They brought out a small cake with just maybe 2 cupcakes. They have 2, 5. You could get it with 8. But
this is so cute.
And it's easy to carry around because people like take picture here, take picture there, and want a cake with they.
And then you want to drop a cake, which that is so adorable. Oh,
so
I love it.
I brought these mini cakes because in June for Father's Day and for graduation, I am having my promotion on mini cakes. So 5-inch cakes go for $25 and 6-inch cakes go for $30.
This
without the
and
cupcakes.
So affordable though, and that's so nice.
And they come with an edible image.
Oh, so you can eat the image.
Yes. So you don't have to worry about, I have to take off it. No.
We didn't eat that image to the SS.
Well, that's up to you guys.
I feel like we need to eat the Father's Day one because, yeah.
So Aisha, we started off with cakes. We started off with
cheesecakes.
Pastries.
And then it just evolved because almost everybody in my family, or I come from a family that cooks.
Ooh.
So you never learn to cook. Something wrong.
Something
I kind of one of the late ones then too because then I never into the kitchen. I try to run away as much as possible. And now all I do that day in the kitchen.
But the kitchen find you, clearly.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It has
Look on
come
the Johnny cake. This
Look on the cheese. Oh my gosh. This is beautiful though.
So we've expanded the menu now.
So we offer chicken dips, we offer sandwiches, we offer finger food on a whole. Okay. So whatever you want, I could practically get it done. Oh. We also offer desserts. We do parfaits, cheesecakes. Because some people don't like regular cake, but they love cheesecake.
Perfect.
I'm your one-stop shop.
Definitely.
Everything.
So with that one-stop shop now, we have the idea of people having parties. How can they contact you in order to get
You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and even TikTok But you can also WhatsApp or call me at 638-3617. 3617.
All right. You have that, Ren? Yeah.
638-3617.
All right.
I put it in my normal.
All right. And how long in advance? would
I
they need
prefer as much notice as possible. So I just ask that you be very considerate. I work full time. So I work full time and I run my business full time. So it's a balance that has to occur. If you want your stuff, you just need to give me enough time.
I know, because we shared a funny story earlier about a client of hers and a client of mine, where it was crazy how small the world is and how we linked up like that, right? But they were telling me about the background. You have your full-time job and then you have to go do this.
Yes, I have a full-time job. I work at KBH, the security company. I work there, and then so basically 8 to 5. My time is dedicated to them, and then after that, I work on Kai's Creamy Creation. But honestly, Kai's Creamy Creation, before work, after work, during lunch.
So that's one full day.
One full
session.
day.
My
Sometimes
God.
the days doesn't end, it just roll over.
So Aisha, you're doing right now, what are you doing?
Right now, I'm frying you guys some wings, and then I'll put in some stuffed peppers. We have some chicken sandwich. We have some chicken dip going on here. So you guys have a full finger food party going on here. And if anybody would need for a graduation or Father's Day, feel free to make your appointment.
Early,
as soon as you can.
What would you say is like your best seller?
Honestly, it depends. I would say cakes because I get a lot of cakes out of it, but I would also say the cheesecakes is a bestseller. When I do wings, it's a hit. So it's always, I don't cook every day. So when I offer my specials, those tend to be a hit.
So she just did this show, hits after hits after hits, right?
And guys, I just will say the cheesecake. Oh my goodness, the cheesecake. Brandon, you not taste her cheesecake yet, Joe?
I don't think I have.
Your life is not full. Okay, I just want you to know.
I'm a lover of cheesecake.
I don't know why to tell you. So I know he loves wings, he loves cheesecake, and
Well, you guys will be the judge of the wings and the pepper this morning.
So, question: how do you do your peppers? Is it like really spicy or mild? Like, because that's one thing I also ask about persons. Like,
It depends. If you want it hot, we give you hot. Other than that, it's pretty much mild.
So you could handle it. Okay.
Should be able to.
Okay, because I don't know spicy girl already. So I just normally like what.
Should be able to.
I'm glad she is admitting these things. Yes. Document.
I don't add pepper to my thing because I have spice already, right? That's why I don't add pepper to my food.
So you don't need it?
Yeah.
So Aisha,
I'm not a pepper fan either. I only taste it because I can handle spice period. So I only taste what I need. So
pepper
what I
sold
need.
separately, guys.
Pepper
Just like
sold
that.
separately, but they look really nice. So they look fluffy. They look good. The wings that come out, Brandon. Are you seeing that?
Well, they're here already. I don't know, but we allow their time for cool down. But in the meantime, Aisha, what sandwiches do you have here?
All right, so we have some chicken sandwich here.
Okay.
Brandon, you know what? You to take long. You to watch things.
And he could actually, because then I don't want to say I cheat you.
Not true.
So help yourself, please.
Not go on shy, Brandon. You don't know a shy person.
So if the four sandwich you want, we not judge.
I love it.
Is
the chicken dip.
The chicken dip. Ooh.
It's dishing out, guys.
We don't have a party, guys. You're just a part of it. You're just a part.
You could just watch.
So what we can do for your viewers, then what we can do is to maybe you give away one of the cakes to your viewers, and then they can pick up from you.
Yeah, but not to pick up today, guys. This is another cake we just left overnight or whatever it is.
We don't have drop a hole in here yet.
No, we don't have drop on hole here.
But do you have a question for them, or you want to make we ask some questions?
You could ask, or they could ask when, because if you're a Kai's Creamy Creation follower, you should know more or less when my business got legally registered.
Ooh.
So let's give it to somebody that actually follows my page and has been following my journey. And I bet that Miss Sonia Singh might knock out everybody else because I know she's a follower of you guys, but we'll see.
All right. So she has basically asked the question, guys, and the first person to get it right in our chat is the winner. But that question is, when was Kai's Creamy Creations officially registered?
Hey, the chicken is slop.
And
Please tell me if you don't like your wing fry to dry, because I prefer fry it dry to make sure it's done. But some people.
You know, matter me wing now wing.
All right then.
How you over there? You okay?
Yes.
But basically, ice cream creation has come a long way, and my goal is to eventually probably just have a storefront. But I am not there yet.
Ooh, so
I
where?
like my. I
Right,
like
so
my day
personal.
job. I like my job.
Yeah, the mixture because
So-
the two give you like challenging.
And finding helpers is very hard. So it's not like I would be able to just say, well, you know what, just hire somebody and then the person they could handle, because we want to keep a certain quality with ice cream creation. So we don't want to just pass it on to anybody.
That is true. I understand that. Your brand is your brand.
Aisha, in terms of the giveaways, which one of these cakes are we
Either
giving?
one, we can even do both.
Okay. So next question, Ren.
I'm gonna want to eat one of the cake. That's my bad.
Oh, well then.
Yeah, you know it. You go out of Aisha. How about that?
You're right. You're right. We're gonna give away two of them because
So you have a graduation one, so I don't know.
Something graduation.
Celebration, graduation base, or
Or
it's up to you.
question.
It's up to
You're
you
not gonna
guys.
eat, so that me right now have to think about all of this.
give him a work for this.
Okay.
Oh, this sandwich is nice.
It's a chicken sandwich.
Yes, I like. Ooh.
What, you want cake?
Brandon.
You want cake? I don't know. It's been so long
Wait,
since
sorry.
I've graduated. You just had one graduation the other day. About 2 years ago, compared to me.
Okay, I can ask a question. I don't ask a graduation. I want to ask a question about you.
No problem.
So, we mentioned a lot of different things that she provides. List just four.
Four.
Four, because a lot of things, a lot of stuff she provides. So, list four of the things that Aisha caters. Four of them.
No, sorry, with this conversation, they go
I know.
downhill because the food's so good.
We just eat. I want to know we did this one though. Not because of we.
We love you.
Yes, so I'm located in Belize City. I provide delivery at a fee because I use a taxi, I don't drive. But so I always recommend that you pick up.
Okay, and where?
But
where
if you
exactly?
need, the delivery is possible. But I'm right on Mix Avenue in Belize City.
So I know you said earlier that you prefer way in advance, right? So say somebody decides to be last minute, 2 days. 2 days.
That is fine.
Okay, 2 days is good.
Less than 24 hours.
That's
not advanced.
No, because also for catering, you have to expect to get good ingredients, quality stuff. So I understand that now. Yeah.
So 2 days is quite fine.
So Aisha, people when they call in now, they can create their own menu.
So basically, you could create a menu. For example, this menu this morning, if you want a dozen sandwich, a dozen pepper, a dozen pieces of wings, and a ponga chicken dip, because it's a ponga chicken dip.
Oh, okay.
That basically costs you $120.
Oh, wow. There we go. Wow, okay. Chicken dip.
One
cakes,
dozen chicken sandwich, 1 dozen stuffed jalapenos, 1 dozen wings, and a ponga chicken dip.
So Belizean gal, no, sorry, there's more people here. Chicken dip, cheesecake, stuffed peppers, and wings. I think we have a winner.
Michelle Barber?
Michelle Barber.
Mm-hmm.
Is it? Is it? Is it?
I love how they say Renata Brandon on the tea said they have belly full. Yes, honey bun. We there, the enjoy.
For you, Miss Clods. For you.
Ooh, yes. Okay.
Guys.
I want to try the pepper because the thing is, I love peppers, but then some peppers burn me up. But I just the way you don't tell me to put too much spice.
So yes, Michelle Barber, you're the winner of this 6-inch graduation cake. But please remember that you have to pick this up today. If not, Renata might get Tina eat.
I will eat it. And I feel bad. I'll sleep good tonight. And then somebody put 2024 as a year.
No, that's not correct.
So 2024 is not the year, guys.
All right. And then this cake is still up for grabs, guys.
Hey, nobody will know we eat it.
I believe that she has it on her social media
It
pages.
is,
The
it is,
official
it
date,
is.
guys.
It is.
So you might want to go check that out quickly. Belizean Gals 2024.
No, that's not correct.
All right. Guys, it's on her page. Go give her a quick give her a quick visit. Let's go.
And feel free to like the page also and share.
This is
Excuse me, I
amazing.
don't want to be longer.
So we have this what? Barbecue sauce for the...
For the wings.
For the wings, babe. She bring everything. She just got it together. Catering pan point.
Everything freshly made too.
Ooh, and guys, remember Father's Day to come up, so they'll leave mini cakes. I want to think, but we don't want to feel, pa. Get that little mini cake. Watch how cute. Oh, watch how cute you look in your hand, friend. It's so adorable.
You're more a drumstick or the
I don't
flats?
I don't drum it.
All right. Can I have your plate here, please?
I'm a wing girl.
So you're the flats?
Yeah, I do
All
the
right.
flatsies. Oh, man.
Guys, I am about to dive into paradise right now.
January 13th, 2021.
That's
My gosh.
Belize and girl, the thing is, you don't live with your friends. So what you want to do this cake, my love? I just want to know, because I know you're the kind of cake today. What you want to do, my love, with it? I'm going to wait for Belize and girl. Oh, man. Beef. That thing is smoke. How you don't eat that without... That thing is smoke, beef.
This is the one of the one where you have to lick all your fingers. Even the one there when they make it.
So who win? Okay, who win the grad one? I think it's Miss
Michelle
Barbara.
Barber.
Michelle Barber. Okay, and then Belize and girl, since you won the Father's Day one, what are you gonna do? Because I know you don't live here. Are you going to give it to us? Are you going to give it to... I'm just asking questions. I the inquire. I to be what good news.
He who does not ask does not receive, no?
Exactly.
There we go.
Knock on the door and it shall be open.
There we go.
So remember, guys, there isn't anything that you could possibly ask for that I might not be able to. So feel free to...
So they will ask anything and then it's like you are.
And I will make it.
Amazing.
That
This
thing
is
is
amazing.
That's why I take my time with it, but Brandon will go on deep in there. Get the veins when the veins, this is all word.
All right. All right.
Okay, so Belize and girl, send
So
somebody.
she sends somebody, yes. All right, so...
You just have to...
So you know, get her cake. You
It's
have
okay.
to order from Alicia.
It's okay. I'll do that. The thing is, just let us know the person's name that you're going to be having sent to do it because, yeah.
You mix this barbecue sauce with
Yes.
You go tell. You go tell. You can
Guys,
when I'm you say
the honey, I taste the honey, but you taste that honey rich inside the sauce. Oh my God. How much would you take specific wing orders? I ask myself.
Can I worry about it no more?
There ain't no friends no more.
You can order them by platters.
Ooh, okay. Got it. And it come with this rich sauce?
Yes, it comes. There's other sauces available, like you get the honey mustard, or you could get your barbecue sauce extra spicy, or you, like I say, ask for what you want.
I don't get it.
Contender.
Man, guys, this is really good. So, children, it is almost the time. It literally is the time. We are forgetting that we are in a show. I would like to go on good, and I need to let the cameras come off so I can do that. Rasha, anyone, any final words you want people to know? Anything else? I've put the number in the chat for persons out there that want to connect, and I'll repeat the number one more time for others out. I mean, don't take it down myself, right? Because you know me and you at top. 638 36 17.
Yes, 638-3617.
All right. Renata got that for you guys. You guys need to contact her immediatamente.
Ooh.
Because
I'm going to get in.
they come. This food yesterday come. Let's spice things off with some jalapeno peppers to me. But Aisha, thank you so much for joining us here today. This has been a treat. My first time being fed in 2 years on this show.
You liar, brother. Oh, you so liar.
When did the last time? Oh, no, just last week, so stop it.
No, because
I want to get drinks, I want to get everything. But anyways, guys, first time in 2 years. Let's celebrate.
So thank you guys for having me, and I want to thank all my customers because without them, there would be no Kai's Creamy Creation, and I'm looking forward to new customers.
Trust me. Guys, endorse. Fully endorse.
Show that the inside of pepper.
Come back more into it.
Go back a little bit more into it. My little bit down real deep into this.
Tell me where the taste.
Richness, guys. This is chicken.
And cream cheese.
And nice jalapenos. And the nice coating, the nice breading outside of it. You know how someone kind of call it lot of breading? You have to peel it up? No. Perfect. And seasoned breading at that. Guys,
Yeah.
let's bite more.
With that, guys, we come to the ending of the show. Thank you to all the guests that came in. We had Dropout Holt in. We also talked to Yani about her new music video that's out. and all the greatness that she's doing. And of course, guys, Creamy Creation, Aisha was in here. She's still in. We're gonna have a feast. We need to leave, guys, so we can have it. So goodbye, please, so I can eat.
Guys, if you do anything today, make it make sense, please. We're making this make sense.
Yeah, get comfortable with being uncomfortable. That's what I wanted to say. All right, bye!
A place to call your home, a place where you can grow. Stand by me and we'll take flight. We'll be there at morning's light. I've got you covered on all concerns we share today. You will discover how the world turns each day. When the sun comes up